Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. It is a Sunday, and we are here to chat. We have Wanda, we have Jill, we have Esther, we have Kenya, we have SR is there. Ignore that code, guys. I think that code is always popping up on Facebook. So we are going to talk about skincare products today. How many of you here watching struggle with dark under eye circles? How many of you struggle with hyperpigmentation on the skin? Now, when it comes on to the skin, one of the most problematic thing that is can happen to the skin is dark spots. And also, we tend to get a lot of people asking about products that can help to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. So we're going to dive deep into it today. Now, we just sent out this thumbnail, guys, so most people might not be aware that we're on right now. And let me take this thing off, delete this screen. All right, so good. So this is back up. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, go ahead and comment. So products that can help to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Now, there's a lot of people who think that clearing hyperpigmentation on the skin, you have to use some form of a hydroquin or some form of a bleaching cream on the skin. Of course, those are going to get it off much faster. However, there are other products that you can use that can help to smooth the skin, clear the hyperpigmentation over time. So those are some of the products that we're going to talk about today. Peaches, welcome to the live show. So those are some of the products we're going to talk about today. But since it is Sunday, we want to ask you what it is that you are thankful for today. So you can go ahead and start commenting. Start commenting and let me know what you're thankful for. That's something I said I want to do, just for us to be thankful about something that might happen in the week. It don't have to be anything big, but just a little small things. Like, I'm personally very, very thankful to be home today. It's as simple as that. There's a story behind it, but I just leave it at that. But I'm just very, very thankful to be home and also safe and sound. So what it is that you're thankful for today? Go ahead and let me hear you, and I can read out some of the comments. Happy first day to all. That's from Peaches. I'm thankful for this show and for lamb chops. Some good old lamb chops. Yes. And anyone else, go ahead. Pat Mosey, good evening and happy Sunday. What is it that you're thankful for, guys? Just go ahead and type it in. It's also good to just write these things down sometime. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. ITT, welcome to the live show. I'm thankful that I am healing. Thank you so much. Now, go ahead, guys. Let me hear you comment. Just once you're joining, just go ahead and write down what you're thankful for. Very, very good to just say things out sometime. I personally believe that you can just throw things out in the universe and they will just come back to you, stuff like that. I'm grateful for and I believe in. So just go ahead. And even if you're not thankful about something, if there's something on your mind or anything like that, something you want to get off your chest once it is within, the YouTube guideline, then go ahead and write it down, because you just never know. Just recently, years and years ago, I was thinking about something that I maybe want to acquire. I'm going to say not achieve, but acquire. And oh, lo and behold, take about 8 years or so, but it materialized. And that's because you just throw it out in the universe. So this is what we are doing at the beginning of the show. Amina. Amina, Amina, Amina. And you must know why I am saying this to you. Anyway, let me blame myself, because I should have, reached out way earlier. So I'm just going to give you a pass for that. And you need to watch your phone. Now, because you have a phone and you don't get on your phone. Amina. Yes, I got the email, but the email came way after. I sent the email the day before. Nothing. And then I put it on the chat, nothing. And then after, it's like you're hiding from me, But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. All right, guys. So if you're just joining, go ahead and let me know what you're thankful for. And today we're going to talk about products that can help to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Now let's talk about spots on the skin a little bit. Let's just talk about spots on the skin. Not all spot that is on your skin are the same. They are different types of spot on the skin. Now, when you have products, normally products that I would be like, oh, this is going to help to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Those that are going to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin naturally, it means that the spots is just on the surface of the skin. And what do I mean by it's just on the surface of the skin? You get a little pimple here, a little pimple there. The spot is pretty new, is on the surface of the skin. However, there are spots that go deeper right down to the dermis on the skin, and those are going to take longer to get rid of. You got to go through a whole, maybe even more than a year of changing the layers and the layers and the layers and the layers of the skin. So you might be out there and you might have a spot and you're using all different kind of things on the spot, and the spot is still there, and you're like, this spot is not going away. It's not going away because it's not on the surface. So you're going to find that these products that I'm going to share with you today can easily get rid of hyperpigmentation on the skin once it is on the surface. But if it is below the skin, you even using products like our dark spot corrector, you might need to use it for a while, because when you apply it on the skin, it clears the skin, but it's because it is all the way on the dermis, it's still going to be there. But after shedding the skin, you know, over and over and over for a while, then that dark spot will go away. So please know the type of spot that you have. Now you also have age spots on the skin, and this is spot that we tend to get when we're getting older. Out of nowhere, you see a little marking come up and it stay there and it's not going anywhere. Now there are also freckles that are on the skin, and those, well, most of you already understand what this freckle is about. Now you're also going to find on the skin, especially when you're going to get older, you're going to find some little small warts and mole, and those are normally darker than your regular skin tone. So when I generalize and be like, oh, this product is going to help to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin, it might clear some spots on the skin faster, and some spot might be there. Not necessarily that the product is not good, but the fact that, hi Hazel, welcome to the live, but the fact that the spot might not be on the surface of the skin. All right, so with that out of the way, I'm going to suggest, if you find yourself with hyperpigmentation on the skin, one of the best practice is to exfoliate the skin. Now, why am I suggesting you exfoliate your skin when you have a dark spot? Why am I not just saying to you, just go ahead and rub some hydroquinone or some dark spot corrector on it? I am saying that because when you exfoliate, you know the skin sheds, right? Once a month, the skin is shedding. And when you exfoliate, you're helping to get rid of that top layer faster than it would normally do. And therefore, if you're helping the top layer of the skin to get, you know, to bye-bye faster, it means that you are going to notice a great difference to the hyperpigmentation on the skin. Remember, the skin is in layers, and the top layer of your skin is what sheds, and that sometimes is where the hyperpigmentation is. Thank you for that, Peaches. So that is what I'm talking about, guys. Know what type of hyperpigmentation that you have on the skin. So once you exfoliate your skin, at least, you know, the truth is you should be exfoliating at least 2 to 3 times per week. Now there's different type of a skin type, and some people might even need to exfoliate more than, because I normally recommend to people with blackheads and whiteheads to exfoliate their skin at least 4 to 4 times per week, not 1 or 2. But some people's skin is really good, and all they need to do is exfoliate, you know, that top layer. So you can exfoliate your skin at least once a week. Know your skin type. Now, once you exfoliate the skin, I'm encouraging you to look at ingredients. So what are the ingredients that's going to help to clear hyperpigmentation on your skin, whether it is on your face, your neck, or your décolleté? So turmeric, I'm going to talk about turmeric as a natural source, a natural ingredient to clear the skin. Then you have like hydroquinone, which, you know, 2%, America is 2%, that you can use to clear the hyperpigmentation on the skin. Or you can have products like our dark spot corrector that have no form of a hydroquinone in it. It's just a group of ingredients that I personally know that can clear your skin with time. So when you get our dark spot corrector at home and you apply it on the skin, it's not going to clear that hyperpigmentation by tomorrow morning. It's not going to work like that. It's going to gradually fade the hyperpigmentation. But while, and I put a lot of work into this, guys, while it is clearing your skin, it is not lightening areas on your skin and making your skin patchy. Now, when you use some hydroquin on the skin, and you, even if you spot treat that area, you're going to see a ring around that area that you're trying to clear, just that one pimple. If you use our dark spot corrector, it's not going to happen like that. You give it at least 3 to 6 weeks, and then you're going to notice that you have even skin tone while the dark spots are all faded. So that is the goal, and I promise you guys, I am going to work on this formula to make it even better, because you do not want patchy skin. You want your skin to be smooth and even looking. It don't need to be patchy. And also, when it comes onto hydroquin, guys, that also is, you have to like patch test the hydroquin and all of that good jazz to make sure it's not going to burn your skin. You got to know when to stop, when not to stop. Not so with our dark spot corrector. Our dark spot corrector, you can use it, you know, you can continue to use it, because it's not only lightening well, not lightening, but clearing the dark spots on the skin, but it's evening out your entire skin tone. So that is what you are looking for. Now, Peaches lived in Brooklyn for many years before moving to Pennsylvania. So there was a movement. I live in Brooklyn for 30 years. This year is 30 years since I live in Brooklyn. And there was a time, there's a movement, everyone was moving to like Pennsylvania and the Poconos. You know, and on my block, we have a few people that moved to the Poconos and all of that. But so, yes, I understand that. And we're not even going to get into why people are doing that. Most of you already know. So, yes, guys, so that is it. That is it. The dark spot corrector. Now, here is the truth. If you have a area on your face, a patch on your face that is really, really dark, remember I said you got to know how deep that layer is. New hyperpigmentation on the skin is you're gonna get rid of it faster than old hyperpigmentation. 90% chance an old hyperpigmentation is right down there, right below the skin, not on top of the skin. So the new thing, always, once you get a spot on the skin which is new, you pop that little pimple, you be fingering your face, and you use that dark spot corrector, our products that we're going to talk about, which is our turmeric. However, guys, I'm going to tell you another ingredient apart from turmeric, and let me hear from you all. How many of you know that a papaya can remove hyperpigmentation on the skin? If you know that papaya can remove hyperpigmentation, go ahead and comment. You can use a fresh papaya. You can cut it when it's ripe. You mix it up and you can rub it all over your skin. Did you know that the papaya can clear hyperpigmentation on the skin? Comment and let me know, guys. Because the papaya is rich in beta carotene, and it contains those B vitamins, and it also will reduce the wrinkles while clearing the hyperpigmentation. So if you're out there and you have a new scar, a new pimple, a new, not pimple, but a new spot on the skin, you can try our papaya serum, because it's going to give you a double whammy. Now, that's too strong for me. It beats me, not your product, other ones. Thank you so much for that. As I said, I put a lot of work into our dark spot corrector, because there's no hydroquin in it. Turn it around. Look, there's no hydroquin. I'm using your Vaseline baking soda and coconut oil. My skin is looking better already. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. When you exfoliate your skin, you will see results, and that is #1 rule for getting rid of hyperpigmentation. How many of you are watching have blackheads and whitehead on the skin? If you have blackheads and whitehead on the skin, comment. Because when you have that blackhead, and even if you go ahead and you exfoliate the skin on a regular, getting rid of the blackheads and the whitehead, most of the time it's still going to leave a little marking on the skin, because it has actually expand the pores, and because the pores has been expanded, when you remove the blackhead and it's trying to close up, it leaves that little mark on the skin. And that is why you use like papaya on the skin, because you're not looking to to bleach your skin. You're just looking to clear that hyperpigmentation on the skin. So for me, papaya, guys, whether you, and you know, I'm thinking about working on a formula for a papaya moisturizer. I am working on a formula for a papaya moisturizer, and that moisturizer is going to be able to clear hyperpigmentation while reducing wrinkles and fine lines and while protecting the skin. It's taking a while because, you know, there's a lot of trial and error for what I personally want for that cream. Okay, but yes, very soon we will have a papaya cream to go with the papaya serum. I'm using ingredients that I believe in, and I'm using ingredients that I know really work on the skin without harming the skin. Now, when it comes on to DIY tend to get a lot of backlash sometimes. A lot of backlash because people are like, oh, you just see mixing up things and putting it on your skin. You don't test for this, you don't test for that, you don't test for. However, guys, all the products that you're out there using on the skin is a DIY products, okay? It's the products that you're going to sit down and you're going to mix some formula together and see if it works on the skin. Most skincare products are either fruit-based or vegetable-based along with oils, okay? So do not listen to people when they're like, oh, you can't do too much DIY. Most of our products that we have on Khichi Beauty Skincare is coming from a DIY formula. I just talk about our papaya. It's coming from a DIY formula. I remember when I make a papaya serum for my channel, and when I make the serum, I am using the serum. Okay, guys? So I make the serum and I'm using the serum over a week. And I'm like, wait a minute. I can't believe I wake up in the morning, my skin is looking glowy. I'm like, something is going on with this papaya syrup. It was fresh papaya. Okay, I use this papaya seeds. I squeeze out the juice and I do all of that. And I tell you guys, I said, I would like to bottle this thing because I was using it for myself. Even though I'm making a video and I'm sharing the video, the serum was for me because I use all my DIY on my skin. I don't make DIY just, oh, I'm just making a DIY. No. And that is why sometimes you might find that you're getting way too much anti-aging DIY because I'm making it for myself. And when I test these DIY, that is how I'm confident enough to put them in a bottle with little to no preservative. And I'm saying little to no preservative because there is no way you're going to make a product and you're going to say you're going to give it a 1 year, a 2 year, or a 3 year shelf life and it don't have any form of a preservative. So when you're out there and people are selling you natural products, and they might don't put the preservative on the package and they just put, there's a lot of things I learned of late, guys, and I know I can share it with you, and this is why I'm asking you all to use my products with confidence because there's a lot of things that goes behind the scene that you might not know, and you might look at, okay, there's words that you might not recognize. I'm coming from DIY, and you take up my product and you look at it and you see something like let me find a word. Well, that's orange peel extra. You might see like phospholipid, and you might be like, oh, she's using words that we can't even pronounce. She's coming from DIY, and now look at her making things with all these kind of chemical in it. Guys, I put it on the box because you have to use some form of a preservative. However, when it comes on to the preservative that we use in Khichi Beauty Skincare, I try to make it as natural as we could get and make it a more of either a fruit or a vegetable preservative. But your favorite brand out there, your favorite natural product that you're buying and using on your skin have preservative in it. Okay, and as I said, it might not be on the package. It might not be on the bottle. Okay, I want to be honest and open with you. I'm putting it, even though I might get a backlash to say, what is that you're using it? And I'm going to get better at it in terms of the preservative that I use in my products, but it's going to be there. Okay, so always don't be fooled. I remember creating Chichi Beauty skincare. It's not a chit chat, guys, so we could chat. And you know, I make my formula. Of course, I'm learning to make my formula, and I go to the professional, and you know, I'm like, I don't want certain things in my product, okay? I do not want certain things in my product. I want it all natural. And you know, they look at me and ask me, how long do you want this product to be for? A week? It's the truth. And I get a full lecture that you got to put the preservative. Unless you're making things that you're keeping in the refrigerator, and selling it off in a few days, which I don't have that facility. I would love to. I would love to. And I always said I would love to have a spa. So let me throw it out there. And in my head, the spa that I want is a spa that you could come in and you could pick your fruits. Let me take time to talk, because sometimes I talk and people just take my ideas, but I'm talking to my people, so you know what, everybody's going to be on board here. So I would like to have a spa, and in that spa, when you walk in, you could pick an oil, you could pick a fruit, and you could pick some form of a vegetable, whether it's going to be spinach, parsley, or anything like that. And that fresh is what we're going to pound up right before you, add the oil, and give you that body scrub with it. That is my dream. Fresh as ever. And I know that will do really well in like the New York area, because people like that kind of thing. Unless you are doing that, you cannot get the product without preservative. So always remember that when people come at you like, oh, especially, you know, when you're using my product, but I try to find the best preservative. And read up on the preservative, guys. There's a site, a skincare site, that they put the I'm trying to remember the name of it, but they put all the ingredients that they use, and they tell you what is made. Paula's Choice, I could say. They tell you all the ingredients that they use and how it works on the skin. Believe it or not, I use their site for my products. Yes, I go on and I look, I see what they're using, and see what it is, what it does to your skin. And I would like to make our site like that one day. We're not there as yet, but we are leading up to that. Okay, that is the dream. That is the future for Chichi Beauty skincare. So when you find a word that you don't know, scientific words, guys, is sometimes, so take for instance aloe vera gel. We come on every day and I tell you aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera. But when you take, and that was another fight that I have, I didn't want too many scientific name on my products because I know people don't recognize them. However, I cannot, it's some kind of a rule with products. Okay, so if you look at this, although I fight for the aloe vera gel, but if you look at this, you are gonna see, I'm trying to find it on this. It's gonna say something like Barbanacenas. Barbanacenas. That's the scientific name for aloe vera gel. But when you look at the product, you are not seeing aloe vera. You're like, what is this? Barbanacenas. I don't want that on my skin. Oh my goodness, the products. No. Always, if you don't know a word, look it up. And you sometimes will be pleasantly surprised. Is vegetable source, or is fruit source, or is a product you use, a natural ingredient you use on your skin every day, but because you have to use the scientific name on the product, it throw you off. Okay, now I am fighting, and even with Chichi Beauty skincare, I'm trying to fight this thing where we should use the known name. But when it comes on to worldwide, we might call aloe vera here aloe vera. Another country might call it a different name. And because of that, the best name to use is the scientific name. And that is why skincare is like this. You got to use the scientific name because you're catering to the world. And the world, even with a lot of fruits. Let's say I have, well, mangoes normally is a fruit that is, okay, so take for instance, let's say we're using okra, and I call it okra, and another country is going to call it ladyfinger, and another country, I forget, because I research all the names for okra, and I have a video where I list all the names. So if I come on here, and because you know, I use okra and I put okra on this, but let's say somebody in Spain using it that's called ladyfinger, they're not going to know what it is. So you got to go with the scientific name. So that is how, you know, these products, and I'm telling you, I'm in the learning process, but I'm learning because I never want any form of a preservative in my products. That's how dumb I was when it comes on to, you know, formulating a formula. And of course, I formulate my formula with no preservative, but it couldn't be done. So always remember that, guys. Read, read, read. If you have a name you don't recognize in a product, then you look it up. You look it up. So much to learn. So much to learn. And I want to be as transparent as I can be. Transparent as I can be when it comes on to the product. So when you get the products, you can use them with confidence. Okay? And know that these products are also made for me. I'm making these products so I can use them on my skin, and I want what is good for my skin. So when you get a Khichi Beauty skincare product and you're starting to see some kind of names, don't come at me, because people tend to do that. Like, okay, pear eggs, I find the aloe vera on this. I know you guys not gonna see it. It's the aloe, see the word right there, that B word right there? And I forced to put the aloe in front, okay? I forced to put the aloe in front, but if I didn't stand my ground, it would only be that B word, okay? I can't even pronounce it. Barba Denise. Can't even pronounce it, but it's aloe vera gel, guys. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. Now, if you're just joining, welcome to the live show. I know I kind of go off a little, telling you a little behind the scene, you know, but I just want you guys to know, because I was pleasantly surprised. Another thing I was pleasantly surprised too is, let's say I used to use a particular brand, and I talk about it all the time. That is a pretty expensive brand. I think I have a bottle somewhere. It's out of reach now. Pretty expensive brand that I used to use on my skin. And when I check out their ingredients, there's a lot of things that is in the product that's not listed on the box. But anyway, because you want to sell the product as, you know, as close as possible to natural. So because you want to do that, you could be like, okay, well, put it in there and I put it on the box. Who is regulating, okay? Who is taking that product and dissecting it to make sure that what you say is in the product is in the product. You know, you're my people. You're only using my product, so it's okay for me to tell you what's going on. But so when I come up with my product and you see that if there's something you can't pronounce, use it, because I already make sure it's something that is good for your skin, and you know, okay, if it is there, it means that it is good for your skin and you can use it in the products. Okay, all right, guys. So let's talk about other ingredients that can clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. We talk about the papaya. Now, how many of you know that aloe vera can clear hyperpigmentation on the skin? The aloe vera is not going to clear hyperpigmentation in 2 days. It's not going to happen. What using it over time is going to clear it, okay? I recommend this for so many people, and even, you know, people that are pregnant and you know you're gonna get all the stretch marks and all of this kind of thing. Use up that aloe vera gel. Aloe vera is not a joke, okay? Aloe vera is not a joke. It really works to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Now, another thing that I always recommend is that you can also mix the aloe vera gel with another thing, like an oil or something that's gonna, like the turmeric oil. We have turmeric oil, although this turmeric oil, I don't recommend that you mix it with anything, because we already mix it nice for you. But this turmeric oil mixed with some aloe vera gel make your face look smooth. So it's very, very smooth. And all over your body, if you have hyperpigmentation, you can use the aloe vera gel, but it's not gonna happen on day one. I know a lot of people is looking for fast. But the best result that you can get when it comes onto your skin is to give the product 6 weeks, slowly, until 90% of the time, you don't see that your spot is clearing. You don't see that your wrinkles is going. You don't see that your face is looking rosy. Someone will have to tell you, because you're hard on yourself. You can't see it, but all of a sudden people be like, oh, your face is looking good. That is when you know that the product is working, because you yourself want it to work so fast that you don't have the patience. You don't tomorrow you want your skin to look nice. It don't happen like that. And even if you're using hydroquin on the skin to lighten the skin, it don't happen like that. It happens over time. However, you can use a product and you can know that the product is going to work on your skin in a few days. All right, so I was using the retinol cream all week this week, my retinol cream, okay? That's all I was using on my face. And I was like, but this thing works. And I'm not even joking with you. It's not that I don't know that the product works. Don't get me wrong, because I tried all these products, but I don't sit down to take the time to really appreciate the product. So because that was the only thing I was using, and that's the only thing I have to use on my face, I take the time, and I know, I wake up in the morning and I was, wait a minute, my face is looking good. And I said out loud, I'm so excited. I'm like, this product really worked. Because the thing about it, guys, when you do things for yourself, like, you know, Khichi Beauty skincare and all of that, you know you're doing, you make the formula, you're trying it to ask people to try, you're doing all of these kind of things, but you're hard on yourself. Is it really working? Is it really working? That is why we ask you for review all the time. You don't know. Like for me, I'm very hard on myself. But when you see me wake up the morning, I look at my skin and it just dawned on me like, this products really work. And I say it out loud like I was shocked. Even though I know the product will work, but that was like an eye-opener to me. And I'm so excited about it. Like, yes, 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 yes. The problem we have, which is not really a problem, with like the retinol cream, the dark spot corrector, you know, the packaging that we change the packaging. Okay, now the packaging that we change is not welcome by some of you because you prefer the squeezy one like this. So I might change the package again, and I think I might use a jar like this. But it costs more, just so you all know. The pretty jar costs a bit of a penny, okay? The pretty jar. And I was the type of person that's like, I don't want a pretty jar. I want good product in the pretty jar, in the regular jar, I mean. However, when it comes out to business, guys, the pretty jar sells more. Like my people like you all watching, you're going to go with my regular jar and be quite happy with it. But regular people like to have the pretty jar. So we might change it again to the pretty jar, or I might change it back to the one with the pop. But the products works, guys. Give it time to work on the skin. So talking about products, 10 products that can clear hyperpigmentation. The next product is retinol. A retinol cream is going to clear hyperpigmentation. It's going to get rid of blackheads and whitehead while reducing wrinkles and fine lines. That is another product that you can use on the skin that is going to eventually and gradually clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Many things out there that's going to clear hyperpigmentation without using a bleaching cream, and this is one such product. Now, you can use retinol products on the skin with confidence because it has been around for years and years and years, and they've done so many tests on this retinol, and that is why now you can find that it's broken up into about 4 different types. Okay, now the one that is going to be over the counter like this one is the weakest one. This is the weakest of formula. But let's say your skin is really breaking out and you know you go to the dermatologist, they're going to give you a stronger form, which like retinoid, you know, they have different names for them. But if you're at home, your skin is looking dull and all of that, hyperpigmentation, and you don't want to go use no bleaching cream on the skin, try your retinol cream. Really, really works. While I have not tried every product from the store, I will attest to the fact that this product works. I'm crazy about the avocado, and I can now say the papaya syrup and the vitamin C cream is magic. Thank you so much for that, Amina. Give the product time to work. So definitely you use the retinol cream at night. We also have the retinol serum, and it's okay to use the retinol serum with the retinol cream to clear hyperpigmentation, face, neck, décolleté. So another product that's going to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Now I also mentioned oils, guys, which is the turmeric oil. This turmeric oil also will have to clear hyperpigmentation. You can use it standalone or you can mix it with something else. It's going to clear hyperpigmentation. Now I'm going to show you another product from the Khichi Beauty Skincare Collection that you might not be aware of that have to clear hyperpigmentation. It's a full line. Guys, did you all know that the Supreme set have to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin? Read up on the ingredients that we have in the Supreme set. Now, most of you know we use potato in our DIY here in, here out. And if you go on YouTube now and you search for potato DIY, you're going to see hundreds of videos using potato in DIY to clear hyperpigmentation. However, I am happy to announce, guys, that I was the first person on YouTube to use the potato in a DIY. And one of our first videos, I think right now it has something like 10 million views. Not only about the views, but about the comments of people using the potato. I do full thorough research on the potato before I put it in my products, and I feel like I am one person that can say yes, it worked, because for years and years we're making DIY with the potato and it worked on the skin. However, potato is very, very tricky when you're going to use it in a product, so you got to know, how to make the formula to get that potato. But that potato in your Supreme set will have to clear hyperpigmentation, so it's going to have to clear. That's why we also have it for your dark under eye circles. It's going to clear hyperpigmentation, it's going to reduce wrinkles and fine lines, and it's going to make your skin look young and fresh and healthy, but you're going to use it on a regular. I also recommend for you to put this set in your refrigerator if you want even better result. Okay, you use the eye cream cold. We make it like that. It's going to make it a little thick because we also want to fill in the lines and wrinkles under your eyes. But warm up the product, guys. Warm the product up and use it on the eyes, on your under eyes. Give it time to work. So another set of products that can help to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Now, the truth of the matter is nowadays you're going to start to find products, and I've seen them already, that are also using potato in the product. Believe it or not, it's there. And your girl was like, I'm the first gonna use it it's all over now, most products. Now, this is another product that we use potato in, and most of you might not be aware that we use a potato pulp in this cleansing mousse. Oh, the lighting, you can't even see it, the cleansing mousse on it. That's the cleansing mousse right there, and we use a potato in it. Now, a lot of some people try this cleanser, but I'm telling you guys, this cleanser is very, very special. And this was one cleanser that I was going for 100% natural, no preservative. This was one. And you can look at the ingredients right now, because we have to put the preservative in it. But let's see. They might not be able to read it. It's backward camera. But some of you don't take the time to look at the many amazing ingredients on this. Some of them you're not going to recognize, because some of them is, what did I say, guys? Scientific name. But this is as natural as I could get this. It is as natural as I could get this. My family love this product. They love this one, and they also love this mousse, like really, really love. And I think the reason why they love it so much, because they know what I put into these two mousse right here, right? So if you have not tried this, and it's just nice and calming, and it just make it feel special. That's how many of you try this and use it? Comment, guys. If you're trying this and using it, comment. Now, this is a mousse. When you're aging, guys, your skin is losing the water. Your skin is drying out, okay? Let's reach for the anti-aging one. We put the anti-aging one and this one, right? Gentle cleansing foam. Your skin is drying out. So you're looking for a cleanser that is also going to be like a treatment for your skin. When you use the cleanser and you rinse your face off, it should feel smooth, especially mature skin. Over 50, guys, 60s, 70s. This is what you need for your skin. You need a cleanser that is going to make your skin feel soft when it is done. When you use this foam, it just goes into a smooth, right? Like you're using bar soap. I don't have an open one here. Other than that, I would show you guys. So, however, guys, I said that to say the thought that went into this is to make sure, because you're aging, your skin is drying out, you don't want it to look rough, but you're trying to cleanse it, get rid of the grease and the dirt from the skin, and also clearing the skin, smoothing the skin. That is this cleanser right here. If you have not tried it, guys, try it. It's a cleanser that contains potato pulps, and we also have ascorbic acid in it, which is vitamin C. And vitamin C help to lighten and brighten the skin. A double whammy in this. We also have chrysanthemum, and of course we have, see it right up there, see the aloe vera gel right there, aloe vera extract is in it. Okay, and remember, I go with my list like I want the full name, I don't want the scientific name. I'm trying, guys, I am trying, but this is a product for mature skin. Anyone can use it. A lot of young people buy this product, but I'm just saying, when I was making it, I was making it for mature skin, that when you use the product on the skin, your skin is not dry. You don't have to run like, oh, my skin is, no, your skin's supposed to be smooth and nice and clear, because you're aging and you don't want that dullness on the skin. Okay, so use up this. So it's not a product that you can use to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. If you have a comment, guys, go ahead. If you have a question, go ahead. And this is the dark spot corrector. I talk about it, but I didn't show you. But this is our dark spot corrector right here. And you can't read this through the plastic. It's too much. But there's no way on this you're going to see hydroquin. And I'm going to come back and tell you the formula about this step by step, guys, to let you know how we came up with this that can actually clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. And our turmeric line, guys, do not sleep on our turmeric. Do not sleep on turmeric. I'm just saying the turmeric line because there's a variety of products in the turmeric line. But if you're out there and you have hyperpigmentation on the skin, your skin is looking dull, and you want your skin to look bright and glowing, do the turmeric line. It's going to clear the hyperpigmentation. It's not going to clear it in one day. It's not going to clear it in 2 days. Gradually, you're going to see, or well, you're not going to see for yourself. Someone is going to tell you that. Wait a minute, your skin is looking good. And then you wake up one morning and you're going to be like, oh, this spot is not there. I remember a couple of months ago, I had a spot on my face, and I was showing you guys that, oh, I don't have pimples. I don't know where this little thing came from. And I said I was going to do the video with you all to see that I'm using the turmeric product on it, and it's going to fade, and I totally forget about that. But don't sleep on turmeric. Now, let me talk about Khichi Beauty turmeric products. There are a lot of people out there that do not fancy using turmeric on their skin because the turmeric stain. Yellow turmeric stain the skin. Some people, not everyone, it don't stain my skin. So because of that, when we make the first batch of turmeric products for Khichi Beauty skincare, we go all out with yellow turmeric, and we use the yellow turmeric. However, we didn't get any real feedback about the yellow turmeric, but from a market standpoint, I realized, why use yellow turmeric when white turmeric give you the same result? So for our polish and our mask, we keep the yellow turmeric, okay? But when it comes on to our turmeric oil, our turmeric cream, our turmeric serum, you're going to notice that it don't look like it's turmeric to some people because we use a white turmeric. And that white turmeric, you don't have, it doesn't matter what your skin tone is, you do not have to worry about, oh, this is going to stain my sheet, or oh. And then some new people might be like, white turmeric. Khichi Beauty channel has been using white turmeric for at least, I would say, about 6 years or more. We've been using white turmeric in our products. When I discovered white turmeric, I realized that, oh yeah, this is what we need. No staining, no nothing. Anybody, regardless of your skin color, can use the white turmeric. So you can go on our videos right now and pull up white turmeric. You're going to see we have Commonwealth videos with white turmeric. So it wasn't anything new to Khichi Beauty for us to use the white turmeric to make the cream the serum and the moisturizer. So when you get it at home, it's white. It's not yellow. Don't think there's no turmeric in it. It is the white turmeric that anyone can use on their skin, regardless of your color, and you get result. So use it with confidence. Use the facial scrub, exfoliate your skin 2 to 3 times a week, and then after you do that, go ahead, you spritz that toner on, then you do the serum and the moisturizer, or you use the oil and give it time to work on the skin, and then come back and tell me about it later. But it will help to clear your skin. You cannot use it today and don't use it till 3 weeks after this and think that you're gonna get result. No. Taking care of your skin, not only taking care of your skin, taking care of you on a whole is work. Or probably not work. Like for me, it's not work because I like to take care of my skin. I am like a skincare junkie. I'm the happiest when I'm taking care of me. And you probably should do the same, guys, because when you start to take care of you and your face starts to look good, it's like you start to be full of yourself. Like you know it and you feel it. You know it and you feel it. And if you go on our YouTube and you look on the thing that, you know, every channel talks something, that is our motto. It's not only about you're taking care of your skin, it's about you feeling good. Because when you ever see you put on you put on a piece of garment or something and you know it look good on you, you know how it make you feel, like, you know. And I could see it. I be around people all the time, and let's say you have like a special occasion and you go and everybody's all dressed up and doll up. You can see the look at people's face when they're all dressed up. They're like, you guys know what I'm talking about. There's people like, because they feel good. They feel good. And that is it. Dress up yourself at home too, guys. I dress up myself at home these days. I'm putting on something nice because I could get more work done like that. When I look good, if I get up one morning and I stay in my pajama all day, I don't get much work done. But if I get up and I go to the bathroom, I do my little facial, I come, I put on something nice, my deodorant and a little perfume spritz, come my hair, I could conquer the world. I could conquer the world. That's me. Not everyone is like that. Some people could get up and get a lot done in their pajamas. Some people can't do that. That is just how the skin is too. You got to take care of it. And once you start to take care of it and you see the result, then you're going to feel so good about yourself. And nothing is wrong with that, especially when we're getting older. You know, we need to feel good about ourselves. We need to feel good about ourselves. Sometimes when we're aging, because, you know, we all are aging, but, you know, you get in the 50s, the 60s, and all of that. If you're not strong, it's like you start to dip, like you're giving up, No. When I go out there and I meet older ladies that are prusy, I gravitate towards them. Don't be down. Comb your hair still, you know? And even if you're home, you retire, get some nice pajamas. They don't have to be expensive. You know, they call them loungewear nowadays. Sometimes you come on the show, you see me wearing them. Yes, those loungewear, and it make you feel good even though you're old. You comb your ear when you get up in the morning. For all my retired subscribers that stay at home, when you get up in the morning, doll up yourself. I'm telling you, it makes a difference, okay? It makes a difference, and the clothes don't have to be expensive clothes. As I said, there's so many sites nowadays that you can get reasonable clothes like Shein and, you know, all these kind of things. Or you go to the sales rack, you get these loungers, and you don't have to have 30. You can have 5, okay? And you put them on at home, and you look good, and you feel good about yourself. I feel like that's also going to give you more years, okay? It's going to give you more years. Makes a difference. Take care of you. Any question, guys? I'm talking a lot today. My voice is a little, I think my throat is getting a little thing going on there, but I'll fix it. I'll fix it, okay? I'll fix it. I'll work on myself later. I said I wasn't going to do the show for. Hi, Ali. Greetings. Happy Sunday to everyone. Good to see you here. Is there anyone watching that is new? If you're new here, go ahead and comment. And also, if you're watching the show when it's over, which most people watch live after it's here, go ahead and comment. If you are new, we will still, you know, acknowledge you by giving you a little heart emoji. So with that said, guys, many products that are out there that you can use on the skin that you might not be aware of, that's also going to help to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin. Let me see how many thumbs up. Oh, I can't see thumbs up from here because I'm using StreamYard today. I can't see thumbs up. But if you're still watching, guys, go ahead. If you didn't give us a thumbs up before, give us a thumbs up. That's really up the channel, and it's also up the system to circulate the videos more. So if every time you come on to do the live, you just, do a thumbs up, the video is going to circulate more. But most people watch and don't do the thumbs up. As a matter of fact, some people don't even know where to put the thumbs up. I'm on StreamYard now. I can't thumbs it up. Hey, you know my mom? Charlie Bugs. I don't know your mom, Charlie. Charlie Bugs. Where are you watching from? Go ahead and comment. Go ahead and comment, Charlie. And the thing about it, Charlie, is when not because you come on the channel. I'm going to teach you something right now. Listen carefully, Charlie. Not because you come on the channel and you notice that I'm a black person, right? All right, Charlie, you're getting out of hand now, okay? But anyway, not because I'm a black person. You don't have to go out there and identify yourself as I'm a white kid. When you say that right off the back, I'm going to think you're not a kid, okay? You're not a kid. So keep it clean. This is family friendly over here. If you want to say something, you're not a kid, Charlie, okay? Other than that, you wouldn't say it like that. Because I don't go out there and say, oh, I'm Khichi Beauty, I'm black. So as of now, Charlie, never say that. You are Charlie Bugs. Okay? You're Charlie Bugs. You don't have to mention your skin color, although I don't think you're a kid. But anyway, if you're a kid, that's the lesson for you. You're Charlie. Okay? We don't discriminate over here. People is people, regardless of their skin color. Or never introduce yourself. I'm Charlie Bug. I'm a white kid. No, never. Not because you see the oath is black. All right? All right, guys. Enough of Charlie. I don't see him either. He must be black from us. Oh, it's just coming up on my thing. It's from Facebook. It's from Facebook. But yes, when you come on here, Charlie, keep it clean and you be nice. And if you was a kid, you wouldn't be talking about my lip is nice. Don't be behind a computer, especially nowadays. This is a lesson for you. We can trace, and YouTube is doing this, which I'm happy. We could trace your computer. And if you come on any YouTube channel, any YouTube live, and you've been like a nuisance, they now have the system where they could block you forever. And some of you might not know that. So be careful, Charlie, because you might want a channel one day. You're on Facebook, okay? So you gotta be careful nowadays. Like for me, I could report you and you could get blocked. I don't never do that. I never report people because and a lot of you watching the show right now know we have people come on the show before, it happened years and years, and behave like Charlie, and we just, let you know you're welcome here, blah, 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 and then they come back. I remember this man is from Italy. I haven't seen him for a while now, though, and he even buys skincare products, and he used to come on every Sunday and carry on. I don't even remember his name. If you're watching, we don't remember your name, that means you might need to start commenting back on the show. And believe it or not, he do membership, he support, you get the products and everything, and he came on rude. So I learned from that not to go at people when they just come on, because sometimes people just want to be in, just want to be noticed, like what Charlie just did right now. Anyway, guys, my time is up, and I'm video is gonna be posting this week, 10 o'clock every day. Back to normal. Things are back to normal. I take a little mini vacation, guys, a little mini vacation, because I really needed it. But now I am back. As a matter of fact, I got back like about an hour ago. That is why the thumbnail didn't go out or anything like that. For those of you who have your order is going out tomorrow. So just bear with me. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, none of you guys, so you can see Charlie's from Facebook. All right, thank you so much for watching. Happy Sunday. Don't forget to take care of you, treat yourself, and do what you need to do for you. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Yes, I'm off. I was to do 45 minutes. I'm really tired, guys. I'm really tired. But I'm here. Hi, Rosie. Welcome, welcome. Beautiful love. Bye-bye. Jill, Charlie, and everyone here that is watching. Be good to yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Happy Sunday, and thanks for watching.